Good evening, welcome to Chief Jimbo TV. Well, as you know, since November, when we started this epic channel, we've had over 400,000 views. We've got over 2,500 people following this station. But today, with all the topics we've brought around the country to you, today we're going to be talking to you about something that's compelling and hard-hitting. It's called Fintech. Our Prime Minister, Mrs. May, went to Nigeria on a mission to have some proposals put over to the Nigerian government. And one of the proposals which she brought to the Nigerian government, headed by Muhammadu Buhari, was that Nigeria and Britain should collaborate in the fintech. Financial technology is one of the most bustling and thriving businesses in the banking sector that has transformed lives, people and property. In Britain, it's one of the most important services to the country, fintech, for its speed, its efficiency, its resourcefulness, but also competing with the banks through crowdfunding, through lending, but also the interest rates are lower. In Nigeria, with a population of 185 million people, the population under 35 years old is over 65% of the country. Now, with those figures, it's astonishing that with Nigeria's labour force and computer literate, that if we apply fintech into the country, it means with the private sector, we have unleashed dynamite. Nigeria's economy will be transformed. West Africa will be transformed. We'll have able citizens that are competitive, compelling, but also striving to do their own startup businesses, do different services that even will reach not only the local, federal, but rural areas. Imagine Nigeria with an economy of trillions and trillions of dollars with fintech now transforming the economic landscape. It will be not only astonishing, it will create jobs. It will give Nigeria a prominent position at the high economic table in banking, in insurance, in accountancy, everything to do with services. Nigeria will unleash this outstanding phenomenon called fintech. But I don't want you or anybody to doubt it, because I'm a big fan of fintech, and you know the reason why? 10 years ago, in the United Kingdom, when fintech was just on its early legs, because of the disaster, the economic disaster in 2008, where companies were falling left, right and centre, all the entrepreneurs or all the new business startups decided to go it alone. And this is where fintech was born. Now, 10 years down the line, Nigeria, Kenya, South Africa, please come to the table and let's make it a real phenomenon. The government of Nigeria, the government of all these countries, they can set the framework. But where business creation of wealth starts is with you, the private sector. And Nigeria has a bustling private sector. The Minister for Commerce, e-commerce beckons to open up this nation. We need you. We need all the brainchilds, all the mind masters of Nigeria to come together and unleash fintech. Fintech, fintech, fintech. That is what Nigerians need. I'm one of them. And I'd like you to join me. And let's bring the fintech revolution to my beloved continent. Not only Nigeria, not only West Africa, but Africa. So let's do it. Let's finalize it and let's go. So from Chief Jimbo TV and his crew, we say have a great evening, and we're contemplating that we'll get responses from you next week.